A short update at least, and I will invite the village manager to update you as well with respect to some of our storm recovery efforts. As unfortunately, probably all of us know, on July 24th, we had an incredible rainstorm, which resulted in widespread flooding in the village. A few days later, on August 3rd, we experienced yet another storm with another 3 inches of rain falling in 3 hours. And unfortunately, some residents also experienced flooding again as a result of that storm. The village team has been working incredibly hard to assist residents since those events. Our immediate focus has been on customer service, assisting residents, answering questions, investigating individual circumstances. We are also in the process of evaluating and televising the village's sewer system to determine whether or not the system is performing as designed and if any modifications or repairs are appropriate or necessary in certain areas. On tonight's agenda also, in the business agenda, we will discuss as a board a proposed engineering study for the area south of 47th Street, which was the hardest hit area in this last storm. We are also planning a public information meeting for all interested residents, which will include an overview of how our sewer system works, how it's configured, how it operates, its relationship to the deep tunnel system, any insights and the information that have been collected by our staff and our engineer as part of our current evaluation process. We'll also talk about long-range infrastructure planning, and we will talk about flood control measures available to homeowners. That date and time has not been set yet. As soon as it is, we're trying to collect as much information and data as we can first before we set a meeting date so that it can be a complete, thoughtful, and a good opportunity for all to share as much information as possible. As soon as we have the date, we'll post it on the village website. We will deliver press releases and as many other ways as we can to let our folks know that this meeting will occur. Finally, you can also find some detailed information on the village's website regarding resources to residents impacted by the storm event, and that's www.villageoflagrange.com. And then one last thing, I guess I'd like you to be aware that the village has determined it would be completely appropriate to do a couple of things. Expedite building permits for anyone who has work related to flood restoration, and we will also be waiving typical fees related to any such restoration. So before I conclude, Mr. Flipshin, is there any update that you or Mr. Gillingham would like to share with us?
Actually, no. It was a really nice summary of all of our activities, and I could backfill with some details, but otherwise you get all the major areas of emphasis.
Okay, great. We will, as at the end of our meeting, as we open the floor, if any of you have come with questions or comments or whatever with respect to flood issues, we'll be happy